So, how everybody doing? This is my first video putting on YouTube talking about basically what's going on in the world, what's happening, where we headed. Um, I don't know. I really don't. But I do know that my magic glasses have been put on, as Dick Gregory likes to refer it to, and I'm seeing things. I've been sort of awake for years. I won't say a few years, maybe you know Well, I'll say, since the 2000s somewhat, because I knew 9/11 years ago was an inside job, but I just didn't know the magnitude of what's really, really going on. I mean, it goes back to way before I was born. I was born in 81. So, but way before that, I mean, even I'm thinking, the establishment of the country may have actually, been, well, I know it's built on a lie, but they've been doing it since then, probably before that. And I'm gonna safe to say it was before that because there is an evil seed in this world, and it has spread out, and I believe it's the seed of Satan. Um, everybody, and I won't say everybody, but the main players in politics, your presidents, things like that, all in the bloodline. If you didn't know already, for the people who don't know, for the people that do know, um, a lot of people out there, guys and gals, a lot of people put me on to a lot of different information, um, and my revelation of everything, really, when I really had my eyes wide open, was after Orlando, not too long ago, and my first initial thoughts was when I saw the news clip. Oh, damn, here we go again. That's fucked up. That's horrible. Prayers going out to the fams and everything like that. But then I keep seeing more and more on the news. I'm looking at the news. The news keep beating that shit to death, just putting it on the news, putting it on the news. I'm seeing all these different people talk about it. And the more I see and the more people talk, it's just like, it's almost like they put it in our face to say, hey, this shit fake. But we don't give a fuck. We want y'all to find out what y'all gonna do about it. It's almost like they did that because that's what I saw. And it took me on this path of digging down the rabbit hole, and oh man, yeah, I thought I was going crazy, but I'm just realizing a whole bunch of shit that they do everything. Who are they? Who are they? The worshippers of Satan, I believe, the followers of Satan, the demons of Satan, whatever. But it's definitely Satan inspired because only an evil motherfucker or evil motherfuckers can lie and manipulate that many people, millions and millions of people, and then bribe thousands of people to fool the other millions of people. Man, that's nothing but pure evil. And it's a game to them. Just like Dick Gregory said, it's a game. It's all it is. It's a game. It seems like life is a game now. To them, it's always been a game. We ain't nothing but damn pieces of fucking on a game board. Numbers, you know. And if you ain't awake, you need to wake up. You need to see everything for what it is. Yeah, we use technology every day. You can use a little bit for some good, but for the most part, this shit was put here to distract your mind, to shape your belief system. And someone put it very well. I forgot who it was, but they said to not trust yourself, and that's what it really does. You second guess yourself. And they make you hate yourself. They make you not want to, not be comfortable with who the fuck you are, and they make you want to worry about your image and all this other shit like that. And that's what I'm not lying. I'm a victim to it. I was a victim to it all up in that shit. I'm not gonna go into detail of what you know, but we all are victims of a lie, of a massive lie that's been lied to for generations, lies upon lies upon lies. And it's And my whole thing is, I'm just at a point where, like, what the fuck can we do? What can anybody do? It's almost, I mean, I understand why people out there cussing and talking about it in a way that they mad and everything like that, and it's real. I do believe in God. I believe there's only one God, and I believe that God speaks through me. And I know every individual has an individual relationship with God, but I know that God speaks to me. And he's opened up my mind and my heart and my eyes to see what really is, because I've been praying for years to God that I find out the truth. Really, what's the truth? The truth of everything, the truth of our existence. It's just more than just this system of you go to work, you clock in, you do this, you do that, basketball and turning up and all this. I mean, for years I've been thinking like that. But now, for some reason, ever since that Orlando shooting, it's crystal clear to me that this propaganda is prophetic. It's been since the beginning of time. And they throw a little bit of truth out there, but they throw a lot of lies. And then there's a few that can discern the difference and find a way, and then there's very few that do. Very few that do. But there's some that, like me, myself, and I'm thankful. Sometimes I wish I didn't see, everything for what it truly is, because it is scary. It is very scary. But I believe there's a God that will bring justice upon this injustice that all of us in this world are receiving, not just Americans, but we're talking about every nation upon this land, upon this massive land that we live on called Earth, you know. And yes, it makes you question everything. It should make you think and should make you question, instead of you saying, oh, you stupid flat earthers and things like that. Yes, I did say the flat earth thing. Flat earth. Yes. Because if they lie to you about one thing, they're gonna lie to you about another motherfucking thing. And if they ain't lie to you about that, they're gonna lie to you about just about 90% of the shit you know is a lie. Believe that. All my black people, everybody out there, all my God fearing people out there, you have to listen. You have to feel where we coming from. It's a lot of people out here who have the message, and they say that they're prophets. They say we prophets because we see this. I don't know if I'm a prophet or not. I ain't gonna claim that. But what I do know is what I see. And I'm not fucking crazy. And these other hundreds of people and thousands of people that saying the same shit on YouTube right now, they not crazy. It's in a prophecy. I don't know exactly what, but it's been an awakening, basically, like the Force Awakens. It's been an awakening of consciousness. I've read about this in years ago in some book. I can't remember everything like that. I do smoke, but kind of got my short term memory. But anyway, that's no excuse. But I can't remember. But I read about it, and I'm sitting here like, I wish something like that would happen, because it has to be more to the world than just this. And I'd be doggone if my intuition wasn't right, or me reading that book and my intuition telling me that it was true, that yes, we are raising our consciousness, excuse me, to a higher level. And those that are doing it are causing a chain reaction. And we will have justice on this earth. We will live in peace one day. And I don't want no more bloodshed. I don't want it to come with violence. But I just want it to come in a way that with wisdom and God's help. But yes, it's infuriating. Yes, it makes you think that, yeah, it's probably going to be a civil war in this country. But if you do your own research, you will find out that you are a slave to the system of the matrix. Executive order, what is it, 13603, I believe. Check it out. Check it out. It's real. A lot of different things I'm finding out, but you read into that executive order 13603. I think that's it. But that's an executive order Obama signed in 2012, basically in a state of emergency or defense. If something happens and they declare a state of emergency, or for defense, they can basically take over everything. Everything: water, food, property, people. And it's not whether it's a law or not gonna be a law. It is a law. So it reminds me of what the Nazis had going on a little bit. It just depends, but everything's on timing, and it's about timing. So don't be surprised if they don't, hand out these executive orders, or not necessarily hand them out, but they start acting upon them here soon. They've already been shock testing us. They did that. They've been doing it with gas prices for years. They even ration off food At times people don't really see that, but they've rationed off food over the years in the last, few years in 2000s, and they testing us. They seeing what they can do to us, seeing how far they can go just to, okay, well, this is what happened. They're doing it, man. It's all a game to them. That's why they kill a lot of motherfucking people. Because if you got power, you got influence. Like rappers, that's why rappers don't rap about shit. That's why, because if they rapped about something positive and they got big like that, bye bye. Nah, nigga, you leading these people to the truth. You gotta think about it, you know. And I mean, I could touch on the Tupac name. Tupac was very smart, very powerful young man at the time. Biggie as well, but Pac was on a whole nother level. I think they killed Biggie just to make it look like that rap thing. You know what I'm saying? To throw everybody out. But it wasn't never about that. It was about killing Pac because Pac was powerful. That man's voice, his vision, he could have led a nation. He could, if he was alive right now, he'd be 40 something years old. You can't, and if he was still had half of a mind that he had at 25, talking about revolutionary stuff, guess what he would be on right now? Way ahead of his time. But he was too fucking powerful. He would have led these young black folks to all kinds of good stuff for this country, and really getting to the bottom of things. Why you think his album was called Illuminati? They said because he didn't believe in the Illuminati, but he found out about a lot of that shit from reading, and then he wanted to kill the Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. He wanted to kill all that shit. And that's why he got killed. Because them motherfuckers know. And guess what? That whole thing about him being on the cross and shit on his album, they did that shit. Making fun of Jesus and Tupac at the same dang on time. But selling his album. Making millions off his ass while he dead. But y'all don't hear me though. Some of y'all will. I decided to start making some of these videos too because, I just feel like I gotta do something. I gotta do something. The only thing I think that I know I can do that can be productive right now at this point is just come together on this YouTube videos and connect with people, like-minded people like that. And I know it's a lot of assholes, look, people that's gonna disagree and shut everything out. But think for yourself for once. Stop listening to these scientists. Stop listening to these motherfuckers. You know, motherfuckers say religion is to control your mind, and science is to prove that religion is not real. But that's not necessarily true. Science is put there to disprove the word of God, not religion. Because before